Hey there guys, gals, non-binary pals, GM Potter here. Welcome to my channel where I review books and bookish things. I try to post on Thursdays and alternate Tuesdays, although sometimes life does get in the way. So today we are doing something, we're doing a review of a book box that I got on Etsy. Covered up my address, but look at these cute little stamps. Good stuff inside and fragile, like little kitties. So let's get into it. So this is the Blind Date with a Book Bath, Light, Drink, and Squishmallow Friend from Koshkas Blind Box on Etsy. I purchased this with my own money, and all opinions are my own, as always. Who else's would they be? This one is a choose-your-own-genre blind date with a book. I chose horror because I love horror, and this runs $35 plus shipping and handling. So, like I said, it's got cute little cat stamps on the front. You can see I have a cat. He's very nice. He's finally taking a nap. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, so I've got the box open. And this is my little Squishmallow friend. Got a little tail. And this is Shantira, who has a squish date of 4/8/22. Shantira loves to knit, has enough yarn to build a house. She makes sweaters, hats, blankets, and more. Last year, she knitted her two best friends a matching dinosaur-footed pajama set. She's a tricopter at Oh, sorry, that's the same thing in French. I was trying to figure out what kind of critter she is. I'm not sure what she is. Maybe she's just a critter. I don't know. She's really cute. She's got these little sparkle wings, and she's got a little latte with the little frosting and sprinkles. And she's totally cute. Very squishable. Probably going to be hugged and loved and taken dog sitting with me, so I have something to snuggle with that doesn't keep trying to lick me. Which, I don't mind puppy kisses. They're nice. But not when I'm trying to sleep, because they wake me up. But she's so cute. And then we've got little packing peanuts. I hope these aren't styrofoam. Are they styrofoam? No, these are cornstarch because they stick to your tongue, which is good. I hate the styrofoam ones because my other cat, Inigo, I think if you've been around the channel, you've seen him. He's the white and gray tabby cat. He ate some, and we had to take him to the vet, and it was awful. So these, if he chooses to eat these, Again, I try to keep them away from him, but he's a trash goblin. Won't hurt him as much. Like, they won't be good for him, but they won't actively hurt him. So, yeah. Brush these aside. And then we've got a fizzy bath bomb, red clover, and tea. Oh, that smells so good. So, here it is. Red clover and tea from Fizzy Bath Bomb. And yeah. Oh, that smells so good. It smells really, really good. And then we've got, so we've got a hot cocoa, which hot cocoa is nice, but this one is salted caramel, which sounds absolutely phenomenal. I will definitely be drinking this. I'm not usually a hot beverage kind of person, except for tea, but I will make the exception for a salted caramel hot chocolate. So there's that. And then we have the candle, which comes in this really cute little tin. Oh, that's lovely. What is that? It doesn't say. It's like, almost like a pineapple or a passion fruit. It's not dragon fruit, because dragon fruit smells like Dr. Pepper to me, but definitely like some sort of a tropical fruit. But there's just a hint of like sandalwood in it. That could be the woodwick that I'm smelling. It might be, it might not be, I'm not sure. But that smells wonderful. I wonder how the scent throw is on this. I'll have to figure it out. And then we have the cup. And it's just a little cup. Cute. It says choice on the bottom. And yeah, it's a good size. Like, this would probably not be for the hot chocolate because I think there's more hot chocolate in there than there's room in the mug, but maybe for like a really delicate white tea, this would be nice. Yeah. I always love mugs. I have one next to me that's Mistress of Evil. So, I like cups, I like mugs, they're very nice, they're very useful. I like useful things in book boxes because I feel I get more use out of them. Duh. And now we get to the book, which comes wrapped really cute. And there's, oh, it's one of the, okay. This is cool. It's a tracking bookmark where you can write in the titles of the books that you've read. And I've wanted to do one of these, but I read too many books. But this is really cute. I'll probably pass this along to a friend who has much smaller and neater handwriting than I do. But this is really cute. I like this. I love the concept of it. And then we have a little orange kitty sticker that's so cute. So cute. And then the book has just striped red paper with a little raffia ribbon. And then there's another kitty sticker. So definitely appreciating the cat theme. As a crazy cat person. Yes. Ooh, and I got the sticker off without tearing it. So it's going to go right there. And be happy. So, okay. Untie the ribbon. Which I like it when they don't like quadruple knot the ribbons on these sorts of things so I can actually, get into them. Oh, okay. Sorry. This really confused me for a second because it says the Castle of Orantho. Sorry, my ring light's in the way. Vathek and Nightmare Abbey. And I don't see an author. And so I'm like, well, who wrote this? Where did this come from? And it's Horace Walpole, the Castle of Otranto. I cannot read today. William Beckford, Vathek, and Thomas Love Peacock for Nightmare Abbey, with an introduction by David Stewart Davies. So these are classics. So there's the introduction, which I may or may not read. I had an English teacher once who told me that you don't have to read the introduction, the preface, any of that stuff if it's not written by the author. I was, at the time, we were supposed to be reading Scarlet Letter, and I was just struggling with the massive amounts of introductions because it was introduced by a contemporary of Nathaniel Hawthorne, and then by someone from like the 50s, and then there was another one from the edition that it was published, and then there was a note from the publisher, and then it was this much that I had to get through before I got to the book that was just introductions, and I'm like, I'm so far behind in reading this because I'm very dyslexic, and I wear glasses. I didn't wear glasses until high school, and so I was getting used to them and getting used to reading with them, and my teacher like, don't read the introductions, don't read the preface, don't read any of that if it's not written by the author. You can go back and read it later for context, but you don't have to. So I may or may not read that, and it's actually improved my reading to not do that. But yeah, this looks interesting. It's three stories. So the Gothic novel featuring dark tales of tragedy, romance, revenge, torture, and ancient villainies tinged with horror and the supernatural become vogue in the late 18th and early 19th centuries. So unique collection presents the best and most diverse of this fascinating genre. In Horace Walpole's The Castle of Otranto, often regarded as the first true Gothic romance, we have a template for such works, which other writers have adopted and adapted. With its dark cruelties and fiercely passionate dramas, the power of Walpole's prose remains magically potent today. In Vathek, William Beckford developed the form further, introducing Orientalism, which is a Gothic mix of horror and mystery, creating the first European imitation of the Arabian Nights. With his novel Nightmare Abbey, Thomas Love Peacock satirizes the romance to the great comic effect while still retaining the essential chilling elements. This fantastic collection runs the gamut of Gothic fiction, presenting an entertaining and thrilling overview of the genre. This sounds really good. I'm gonna read this. I don't always read the books that I get in these. Sometimes they're just not what I'm interested in. This one looks really good and really interesting, and I'll probably read the stories and then go back and read the introduction to get context, but I tend to read first for the story and then go back and research and I like, depending on what I'm reading, because not every book needs this, but with some books that I need context for, if I'm reading, say, Jane Austen or one of the Brontes or something that I've lost the cultural context for, I'll make notes and read and get the story and then go back into my notes and research what I need to research to get the context. And it's like, oh, that's what they meant here, that's what they meant over there, and I like doing it that way. It makes more sense in my brain rather than stopping and looking it up or researching all the things that I think I need to know first and then trying to remember all that as I'm reading to get this. It's just how my brain works. It works better for me. So this is interesting, and she is adorable. I love her. I just met her and I love her. So yeah, this was Koshkas blind date with a book in the horror genre, which I love a good gothic horror. I love gothic romance and gothic fiction and gothic horror and just gothic. So this looks very interesting and right up my alley. Like I said, this is $35 over on Etsy. I will link the shop down below. I do not receive any sort of commission or anything. This is just something I saw on Etsy and I'm like, ooh, that looks like fun. And so I bought it with my own money. And yeah, so feel free to give them some love. They've got other genres available. And have you read any of these 3 gothic horror novels? Do you collect Squishmallows? This is my second Squishmallow. The other one I have is just under 3 feet tall. I got it at Costco. It's a burrito. And it's in my reading nook in my bedroom. And it is so comfy. I'll curl up on my little chair with my big burrito, like one arm around the burrito with my book. And usually a cat on my lap if I'm reading in there. Stop. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!